Welcome back, my friend, to the Wisdom Within channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most powerful ideas in all of Stoic philosophy and personal mastery: how to force your brain to do hard things. This lesson is not about fake motivation. It's about rewiring your mind for strength, discipline, and clarity. Before we begin, type "I believe" in the comments to affirm your focus, your resilience, and your decision to rise above comfort. Because once you understand this teaching, your entire relationship with effort will change forever. You see, your brain is not built for greatness. It's built for survival. It wants comfort, safety, and routine. It wants to keep you warm, fed, and entertained, not strong, wise, or unstoppable. But deep down, your spirit knows better. It knows you were created for something higher. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." That single truth is the foundation of the Lotus Method, a Stoic way of training the mind to thrive in discomfort, to find peace in challenge, and to bloom through the mud. Think of the lotus flower, one of the most sacred symbols across cultures. It grows in dirty, murky water, yet it rises untouched, pure, and radiant. Its beauty is born from struggle. The same is true of your mind. Every hardship, every moment of resistance, every difficult decision, it's all the mud that shapes your strength. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor strengthens the body." Every hard thing you avoid is a missed opportunity to evolve. But here's the truth. Your brain will never feel ready to do the hard thing. It's not supposed to. Its job is to protect you from discomfort. That's why procrastination, fear, and excuses appear the moment you try to grow. You're not lazy. You're human. The Stoics understood this 2,000 years ago, that the mind must be trained, disciplined, and ruled by reason rather than emotion. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." The Lotus Method begins in that exact moment of resistance, when your brain says, "I don't want to." Most people obey that thought, but the Stoic doesn't. The Stoic pauses, breathes, and observes. Marcus Aurelius trained himself to greet discomfort like an old friend. He wrote, "Ask yourself, is this really so unbearable? Can I endure it? I will endure it." You see, to force your brain to do hard things, you must become an observer, not a slave to your impulses. When your mind resists, you smile, because that resistance means growth is near. You remind yourself, "Here is my mud. Here's my chance to rise." Seneca taught, "He who fears death will never do anything worth living for." Replace the word death with discomfort. He who fears discomfort will never live fully. You must die to the version of yourself that avoids struggle, so that a stronger self may be born. Imagine this. Every time you choose to act when it's hard, you weaken the chains of comfort. Every time you endure what others avoid, you strengthen your will. Your mind begins to trust your leadership. It stops fighting you. That's what the Lotus Method does. It retrains the mind to see difficulty not as danger, but as a doorway to power. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The Stoics didn't just tolerate difficulty, they welcomed it as divine training. If something felt hard, they saw it as a sign that it mattered. The modern mind seeks ease, but the Stoic heart seeks excellence. And here's the key. Your brain doesn't change through inspiration. It changes through repetition. Every time you take one disciplined action, no matter how small, you strengthen the neural pathways of courage and weaken the pathways of avoidance. It's like forging metal. The heat must come first. You cannot think your way to discipline. You must act your way there. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." That means clarity comes before consistency. Decide who you want to be, then act as if it's already true. If you want to be strong, do the hard thing. If you want to be wise, observe your emotions before reacting. If you want to be free, stop running from effort. The Lotus Method is not about punishment, it's about purpose. It's remembering that the mud is part of your mission. Just like the lotus cannot bloom without it, you cannot grow without struggle. When life challenges you, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Marcus said, "Everything that happens is either endurable or not. If it's endurable, then endure it." Stop complaining. Let that sink in. Your complaints do not lighten the load. They only weaken your spirit. Your peace begins where your resistance ends. So how do you practice this in real life? When your alarm goes off, rise immediately. When your body says stop, take one more step. When your fear whispers wait, act anyway. That single action rewires your brain to trust your will more than your weakness. The Lotus method is simply this. Accept the mud. Rise through it. Stay pure, stay focused. Seneca said, "Fire tests gold, adversity tests men. When you are tested, rejoice because that test is proof that you are becoming gold. And when you fail, because you will, remember Marcus's wisdom. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." The Stoics didn't chase perfection. They chased presence. Every day is another chance to practice rising. Now, my friend, take a moment to think about something hard you've been avoiding. Maybe it's a dream that scares you. Maybe it's a habit that's been destroying your peace. Maybe it's discipline you've been postponing. Whatever it is, make a silent vow right now. I will rise through the mud. Type that in the comments below. I will rise through the mud. Let that phrase become your reminder every time your brain resists. And if this message is awakening something inside you, if it's helping you see that your pain can become your power, take a second to like this video. It helps us spread these Stoic teachings to more people searching for strength. And if you're new here, subscribe to the Wisdom Within channel for more daily guidance from the ancient masters. Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus were reimagined for your modern journey. Remember, your mind was not built to make life easy. It was built to make you strong. Every act of discipline, every moment of endurance, every challenge embraced, that's your lotus rising through the mud. And as we move deeper into this philosophy together, remember this one timeless truth. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who commands them. Before we continue, type blessed and ready in the comments if you're ready to take control of your mind and to become unshakable through every challenge ahead. Beautiful. Let's go deeper. Because understanding the Lotus method is one thing, but living it, that's where transformation begins. So, let's return to the symbol of the lotus, rooted in mud, reaching toward the light. It doesn't rush. It doesn't complain about the darkness around it. It simply grows. Patiently, silently, unstoppably. That's exactly how your mind must learn to grow, by transforming resistance into nourishment. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." You see, your brain changes according to the thoughts and choices you feed it. If you constantly feed it excuses, it becomes an expert at avoiding. But if you feed it discipline, it becomes an instrument of strength. You have to train it, not through comfort, but through consistency. When your mind says this is too hard, you remind it, that's exactly why it must be done. The Stoics didn't see difficulty as punishment. They saw it as sacred preparation. Seneca said, "The good things of prosperity are to be wished, but the good things that belong to adversity are to be admired." Adversity reveals what prosperity hides. It shows you who you truly are. The Lotus method begins with awareness, noticing when your mind resists. Most people feel that resistance and stop. The Stoic feels it and smiles, knowing that resistance means they have found their edge, the boundary between the old self and the new. Every time you cross that boundary, even in small ways, your soul expands. When you finish the workout you didn't want to do, when you study even when tired, when you stay calm when someone disrespects you, that's the lotus rising. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Why? Because growth is uncomfortable. People may not understand your discipline, your silence, or your peace. That's okay. The lotus doesn't seek applause. It grows quietly in the mud, unseen, until one day it blooms radiant and undeniable. And that's how greatness unfolds. Not in noise, not in comfort, but in those unseen moments when you choose strength over surrender. So let's make it real. The next time your brain resists something hard, pause. Don't fight the resistance. Just breathe, notice it, then act anyway. Action breaks fear. Action dissolves doubt. Action is divine. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." That's the Lotus method in one line. Stop thinking about what's right. Do what's right. When you act with discipline, your brain starts to trust you. It learns that you are the commander, not the servant. Seneca beautifully expressed, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." Let that guide you. Your hardships are not barriers. They are the training grounds for your becoming. When things are hard, say to yourself, "I am being tested. I am being strengthened. I am being prepared." This is not blind optimism. It's rational faith, the Stoics' faith in nature's design. Everything happens for your good if you choose to use it well. Even the mud, especially the mud. Now imagine yourself tomorrow morning. The alarm rings. The comfort of your bed whispers and stay. But a stronger voice rises from within, calm, firm, ancient, saying, "Rise through the mud." That's the Lotus method awakening in you. It's not about forcing your brain violently. It's about guiding it with reason and purpose. You're teaching your mind to serve your higher self, not your impulses, Marcus Aurelius said. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I am rising to do the work of a human being." That's a reminder that your purpose is not comfort, it's contribution. Every day you rise to serve, to build, to create, to love, to grow. That is your nature. And the more you align with that truth, the quieter the inner resistance becomes. You begin to enjoy hard things because you associate them with becoming stronger, freer, and more alive. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." So when the friction comes, you're the pressure, the challenge, the delay, don't escape it. Let it polish you. Let it carve your character. Let it reveal the calm power beneath your fear. If you want your brain to obey, you must first show it what obedience means. Be the example. Act even when it's uncomfortable. Keep promises to yourself no matter how small. When you say, "I will do this," and you follow through, you build trust with your own mind. That trust becomes momentum, and soon what was once hard becomes natural. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly," and he was right. Discipline grows slowly, like a seed pushing through soil. That's why the Lotus method is patient. It doesn't rush. It just grows, and through the mud, toward the light. So, my friend, ask yourself, what mud are you avoiding right now? What challenge are you postponing because your brain says it's too hard? Write it down, face it. Don't wait for motivation, act now. Because the longer you wait, the stronger the mud becomes. And when you take that step, when you do the hard thing despite fear, you'll feel something shift inside. That's your inner lotus unfolding, one petal at a time. Now, if these words are stirring something within you, take a moment to like this video. Not for me, but for your own commitment to growth. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wisdom Within channel so we can walk this path together, learning from the timeless minds of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. You are meant to rise. You are meant to do hard things. You are meant to bloom through the mud. Type "blessed and ready" in the comments if you're ready to make that your reality. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now.